Round 3 is coming, ready or not. Megan's watching it.
Yes, great start to the water year. Incredible to see this much rain in just a short period of time. And we haven't had too many flooding issues, which is great. We've had several flood advisories, but pretty much nuisance flooding for the most part. As we look towards the clouds that we're seeing everywhere in the county, really pretty sunset in Poway and in Spring Valley right now. All right, our pinpoint Doppler live is showing a few light showers, mostly up near the mountains, near Palomar, maybe even a few snowflakes up there, though not expecting much to stick, and out towards Mount Laguna. Now, there is this band of rain. I will say it's pretty much falling apart as it's approaching the coastline. If it is able to stay together, it will be arriving in Ocean Beach at about 6:04 p.m. and Hillcrest at about 6:26 this afternoon. So this evening, we'll be tracking that as we head into our 6 o'clock hour. So there's the storm system. Again, this is storm number 2. A lot of thunderstorm activity out ahead of it. See even some farther to the south of us, but that chance for thunderstorms is pretty minimal. It's not zero just yet, but it will continue for another couple hours. All right, we saw a lot of rain over the last few days, and our surplus now is at 2 inches. Before the weekend, we were in a deficit. After this weekend's rain, we were at about an inch over, and now after this most recent storm system, over 2 inches of what is typical. Now, we still have a lot to make up for after last year's deficit. So the U.S. Drought Monitor gets released on Thursday. I will let you know if we see an improvement in our drought conditions after this most recent rain. All right, it is cold enough to snow in Mount Laguna and even Palomar Mountain, even though we're not quite at freezing. And it feels maybe just as cold for a lot of us sitting in the 50s. It's going to be chilly tonight. We dry out tomorrow, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the afternoon in the 60s for the coast and the valleys. And all across the county, it is going to be another cool day. In fact, temperatures will be 5 to 15 degrees cooler than normal. 40s in our mountains tomorrow, waking up in the 30s and maybe even some 20s in our mountain communities. So a really cold night tonight. Temperatures in the deserts, not too shabby, near 70, in fact, Nocatee Wells. So there's storm number 2. Here's our break in the rain, and then storm number 3 arriving as we head into Thursday. So our 10News Futurecast doing a nice job showing a few isolated showers into tonight. Drier conditions tomorrow, just a slight chance for some sprinkles or a stray shower near the mountains. And then by Thursday evening, we're going to see storm number 3 arrive, and that will continue into Friday. Our 10News Futurecast showing storm number 1 or storm number 2 leaving, and then here comes storm number 3, just kind of a wider out view of that rain coming in late Thursday into Friday as that storm system dives south and then starts to exit, looking like we are going to be drying out by Sunday and warming up by then. A few showers could linger into Saturday, though, depending on the track. Temperatures remain in the 60s through this week along our coastline. Friday is going to be the next chilly day. For the inland neighborhoods, we're in the low 60s and even some 50s by then. Again, rain returns Thursday evening. Friday, we're seeing that rain continuing and then decreasing showers on Saturday, and 70s back in the forecast by Sunday. For the mountains, it's cold all week. We were in the 40s through Saturday, but then by Sunday, close to 60, and the deserts also the next chance for rain late Thursday into Friday.